Auburn Tigers with Denver Jones, Janai Broome, Chad Baker-Mazara, Miles Kelly, and Dylan Cardwell. And they started and they win the opening tip. Our three officials today.
Defensive rebound, emotional high of winning. When you come back, you got to retool your thinking. Speaking of threes, there's one in transition. And that's a way, too, to get those clean looks for the Hornets.
Micah Octave starts the scoring here today. Another three-pointer flies. That one is down. Miles Kelly of this Auburn-Alabama State game. Looking up top, sealing them off, and Janai Broome with his first basket of the game. He and Cooper Flagg are the semifinalists for National Player of the Year. Nice rebound by the coach's son, TJ Madlock, and that one's in.
Yeah, so you're not going to get a lot of opportunities. Little zone defense right here by the Hornets.
Sets up the shooter, and Kelly, man, these guys, a lot of early playing time here. You're going to see him go deep on the roster. Get everybody acclimated to this tournament. Same spot, same result. He is cooking early.
This may have been his favorite on the wing by the opposing bench. I'll take off.
All of these guys for Alabama State have had their moments. They play so many close games. Fulcher tried to shake Broome, settles for a three, and rains one in. Whoa! And turns and barks like full bow wow on the Auburn bench.
I mean, but you know what? You said something important. Without those free throws, the last play doesn't count. Doesn't matter. So all of those lead up to wins. And speaking of which, Kelly just, I mean.
Kelly's got 12. He scored the last 9. And Broome, a deflection from Ocon. Auburn gets it back. Pettiford slashes and lays it in. He's explosive.
Post up. Then some scoring inside.
Deontay Bass gives it up. And that was good for just Stephen Walker. Good action coming out of the timeout for Alabama State. Too tall for Dylan Cardwell.
I like to switch up 2-3 zone.
Amar Knox and denied by Cardwell. Auburn pushing here. Denver Jones is fouled. Tyler Mack. Knox open for three and cashes it in.
Beautiful play that time.
First team all swag. Amar Knox. Here's Baker-Mazara, the lefty. Rattles one home. Will be such a key.
And he's walking back out here to see. He got a smile on his face, so evidently must be good to go.
Inside, strong finish by Chady Johnson.
Or three. And coaches want to get old and stay old. Beautiful pass inside. Pettiford
got his own.
Yep.
Chady Johnson scores again.
Yep.
Saw how Louisville completely rebuilt their program, mostly with players from mid-majors. Hines goes to the basket, and the follow there by Octave. Johnson in the center of the wheel. He's getting a lot of touches here, and he is delivering with him. And he was an assistant coach at Auburn in the Tony Barbee era. As a three-pointer raids in, C.J. Hines rattles in a three to win their first ever NCAA tournament game. All the way to the basket of Knox.
Yep. Now, again.
Turns the corner. And wow, strong finish right there by Hines.
Well, this team will use a lot of pick and roll.
And stripped him. Turnover, Auburn. Knox pulls it back. No, he's going to let it fly. Comes up short. Out hustling Auburn right now. Alabama State with great effort. Long three from Hines. Ocon, big board. Ocon, big finish. Ubong as well. 7 different Hornets have scored in this game. Pull up, coach's son, TJ Madlock. Smart. Gets back defensively.
I think Broome needs to touch it right, yeah.
Pettiford just looked away, lost the handle. Up ahead, Knox lays it in. Coming off that dramatic first 4 win. Coming in hot, and Knox. Screws are tightening here for Auburn. Auburn, no field goal since the 8-minute mark. That's blocked. Ocon with a block. He's up ahead. Last 7 minutes, the only points Auburn has mustered have come from the line. That's the guy you get the ball to. Janai Broom, and one.
That 2-3 zone, and that ball shouldn't have been able to get that cleanly to him.
Misses the free throw, though. Ball's loose. Ends up in the hands of Kelly for three. Oh, big window for Auburn. Kelly with 15 points. All on three-pointers. Offensive rebound by Janai Broom. He puts it back. Auburn stretching a little bit. Now back up 8. And timeout.
Kind of giving up points at the end here by Auburn State.
Pettiford gets the bounce. He's been on the other end as a player. You've been in this NCAA tournament back in his Memphis days. Memphis State, they were known as back then. Had an Elite 8 run. Empty on the first possession. Here's Amar Knox hit the game winner in the first 4 game. And Knox goes to the basket, shifts hands and lays it in with the right hand.
But shifty, 3 for 7 field goals with 3 turnovers. So really good job by Alabama to separate them.
Yeah. Springs free, no problem.
Very important. The ball moves, 0.5 second, make a decision. Shot, nothing, pass, is not short.
Those 3 turnovers, like you mentioned. Back to a 10-point Auburn lead. That's where we were at the half. And this time it's Hines, and maybe partially blocked by Cardwell. Certainly redirected that shot. Cardwell's big body inside. Three-pointer foul off the bank. Pettiford pours it in from three-point range, and a chance at a free throw here.
Oh, he said he's a scorer, and he will look to score, and Janai Broom was able to get open.
Matlock able to secure it, kicks it to the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Back tap, and knocks it down. Auburn went over 7 minutes without a field goal at the end of that first half. Good ball movement, switches sides. Denver Jones reigns in a 3-ball.
But it started with Janai Broom touching it. Well, if you stay disciplined and keep your spacing, these kind of shots are going to present itself. Quick decision, swing, rotation, shot is up and in. That's the look you give me, or I give you when I tell you want to have a cigar, you just leave me. I'm like,
there's a block. And Kelly running the floor, little Euro puts it in. A 9-0 run to finish the half. And it's been all Auburn in the second half. The overall #1 seed. That nice play by Deontay Bass. Auburn on a 26-9 run overall from that time when Alabama State cut it to 1. Nice finish at the basket
by Coach Matlock out of the timeout.
So turnaround by Chaney Johnson. Well, Johnson's had a nice game today. The first half played just 3 minutes and has not returned to this one. Once again, Johnson's got it deep. Johnson rises up, and the jump hook is good.
Coach Bruce Pearl said keep it simple. And when Auburn has done that, utilized their bigs to their advantage, they've gotten shots. And I'll tell you what, folks.
He gives you a little entertainment value. Here's Kelly now. Kelly needed to see one go down. He made his first 4, Jimmy, and a lot of fun to be around and talk to. He just gets it on all levels. And for the first time ever, he's got a 1-1 as Baker Mazzara with the swat.
I mean, 11 years ago when he took the job, a lot of people were shaking their head like, why would you take Auburn? I mean, it's a football school.
Finally back in the game. Give him a run, see how he goes. Got a deflection. And Walker will put it up off the glass. Firm off the glass as it goes down. This is going to be a success story regardless. Winning the SWAC tournament and then winning an NCAA tournament game over St. Francis at the first 4. And it's been all Alabama ever since. Be a lot, Auburn, I should say. Auburn ever since Alabama State got it within 1. We got a lot more coming up from Lexington today. First of many here. You do all that work, though. It's good to see these guys get some time. As Knox able to lay it in. 18 for Amar Knox. Final minute and a half. Take us to the finish line. Plenty of games ongoing right now. And the 3 other regions is Pettiford Hits another three.
I like him.
Competition. Riding through that SEC, you're dealing with it almost every night. TJ Madlock lays it in. Could be his last basket. Mushalik on the board, 1 out of 2. And TJ Madlock, there's his last bucket. And that'll take us to the finish line. Auburn, a strong second half. Had that 9-0 run at the end of the first. They carried on. They win by 20. And the competition steps up a great deal Saturday when they match up against Creighton.